You're such an asshole.
One thing I like about Stefan Molyneux, among other things, is he always delves down with a couple questions, and he's got this ability to know when the client's not necessarily lying to him, but maybe the client doesn't know himself. But there's a piece missing from the form. I think that's what it is. That Molyneux knows when something's missing, and I happen upon this, but that's why I always ask questions. Hi, Aaron. Years ago, in my first job as a recent computer science graduate, my boss gave me some advice that really sunk in. He said, never lose your craft. By this, he meant even as you move up the corporate ladder, always keep your hands on technical skills. This is something that stuck with me, and every time I got promoted, I always kept hands-on skills. It was always ensured that I could do whatever the guys on my team could do. I never wanted to be fully dependent on any of them to fix a problem, as I always wanted to be able to roll up my sleeves, help, and do what they do. I also found it more satisfying to be able to do tangible things versus just assign tasks. Now that I'm towards the end of my career, I can't help but wonder if I had taken a pure management route, I could have gotten further career-wise. What held me back is I just couldn't respect myself if all I did was go to meetings and administrative stuff. I hate that stuff. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would agree. It's like being a Mustang in the military. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm not perceived as being as valuable to the broader organization, which bothers my ego sometimes, if I'm being honest. Oh, ego. You're at the ending stages of your career and you give a damn about ego? I got it really good, though. I think I make really good money and work from home full time, which is great, but I get frustrated because I don't think people really understand a lot of the problems I am both anticipate and solve. And that what people don't understand, they tend to oversimplify. They think if I don't understand, it must not be important. I know I shouldn't care what other people think. There you go. Do you pay me? You do. Bye. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're from an older guard, but you're about my age, I presume, if you're approaching retirement. And maybe a lot of people still think this way, but what how did they successfully, brilliantly, who is they? How did they convince everyone about these non-monetary things? How did they get the average American to believe things like ego and status and titles and prestige was more important than money? I saw it at Wells Fargo when I used to bank with them, and these poor tellers had like these sashes with their little, I don't know, they made a bunch of sales, they get a little pin on their sash. I'm like, I bet you they want money instead. But I mean, somehow they got it. People were convinced. Ooh, my sash. Ooh. If it's Wells Fargo, I created a bunch of bogus credit card accounts and signed people up for them without their permission. Right, Wells Fargo, right? But I don't know how they, and maybe after a while it took me. I was never much about the prestige or the title, only in so far as it would get me more money. But we have Subway on Fridays. We bring lunch in on Friday. Hey, we got business casual Friday. I don't care. How much do you pay me? Not much. That's the answer. And maybe I could see where guys want to have a little bit more investment in what they do for a living, as that defines you, or maybe more modern women, as that's all you girls have, because F love, am I right? F husbands, F children. OMG, what do you think? I'm June Cleaver? So I guess that's all you have is your career, and therefore the pettier and pettier things that have. But I've always wondered, isn't the point of a job to make as much money as possible and then go leave and live my life? I can honestly say, just like school, high school, I mean, or K through 12, well, and even college, I could not care less about what my coworkers ever thought about me. I couldn't care less than what my peers back in K through 12 thought about me. I literally could not care less. Whether it was school or work, I wanted to escape and go be free and live my life and do things. And here you are. People don't respect. Did you get paid? You did. Shut up and take it and go live your life. But it's successful. People got you thinking it's prestige and a title, and ooh, you're on the leaderboard for donating charity time. But it's not as easy as just flicking a switch for me. Well, you better get used to it because you're not going to have a job when you retire. I mean, and no one's going to care. No one cares. Oh, he programmed the thing real good. No one cares. Does it work? Got my own things going on. I don't regret decisions I made, but curious your thoughts and trade-offs between tangible skills, in this case technology, versus pure managerial skills. And also why these managerial skills looks upon so much more positively by many than deeply technical skills. In this, well, because people don't understand it. You nerds, and nerds tend to be ugly. And it's more sexy if you're the CEO. And let's just admit it, girls are impressed with the leadership titles, the management titles. But financially or economically or logically, the reason why management is paid more is because you're in command of more things. You're responsible for more things. They may not be technical, may be common sense. Actually, a lot of that compensation goes with dealing with all the idiots and the politics, but it's more visual and you're more responsible for more resources. Generally, why a manager is paid more than a tech. Same thing, kind of military. Well, why is a captain? Let's go higher. Why is a major? All he does is bark orders. Yeah, okay, but he got there somehow, and he's responsible for an inordinate amount of lives and materiel. Whereas, the private who's doing the shooting and the running and the gunning and getting shot at, yeah, no doubt he's doing the real work too, as he's doing the nuts and bolts. But the major is paid more because he's got a lot more responsibility. So that's kind of why management is paid more, and at least in terms of women, is looked more favorably upon. So then I was a little bit confused. I say, well, aren't you in management now? And aren't you paid a management salary? I'm trying to figure out how keeping your technical skills prevents you from entering management and earning a corresponding salary. He says, I am just small T lead, but not senior management. I say, aren't you making a management salary? I am talking about peer recognition, not compensation. Yeah. You still want, here's the thing. Here's what you're doing, albeit you're older. You're still doing the popularity game in high school. And I don't know if you noticed that was a dumb game to play. Matter of fact, most of us should have never gone to high school. Could have just studied at home, passed high school in the 8th grade, moved on to college. Who cares about peer recognition? Who gives a damn? I don't care. I don't want an award. All these people, they win all these awards. Let me tell you a story. So I was one of, if not the best security guard. I know it sounds stupid back when I worked campus security. And how we measured best, there was, fastest response times, most escorts, most doors locked, nerdy things like that. But I was near one of the best. And there was a great amount of respect, and, it was really cool. I belonged to a team, and I was good, really good at my job, nerdy as it may have been, security guard. Well, it was a student job. You had to be a student, and then I got a job and wasn't a student anymore. I couldn't keep my job. And I ended up going back to campus one time, and I saw some of my old buddies, and yeah, we were friends, and everyone, hey, what's up going on, Clary? But there was no more respect. I wasn't part of it anymore. It was only within the confines of working security did I have the respect of that security. And once I was off the team, there was no more respect. I mean, they were certainly respectful as friends and fellow human beings. But it was kind of like, oh, yeah, you're not part of us anymore. And that's all a job is, man. A job is where you go to get resources, money, to maintain and enhance and improve your life. You go there to get the funds to live your life. And honestly, if I had to do it all over again, I would have lied my ass off. I would have approved all these loans. I would have lied on the documentation. I would have made a ton of money. I would have gotten out of there a hell of a lot sooner. And I wouldn't have given a damn about those people. I still didn't give a damn, but I gave a damn about the economy and taxpayers and fraud and ethics. but it's just a place you go to make money, man. Don't be like your average American girl today with her MBA, thinking that that's the point and purpose in life, and you got to get my respect. It's a job. All you're doing is giving up bits of your life, your finite life, to get compensated in exchange. That's it. That's all it is. So I'd let go of the ego, because when you leave, no one's going to care. And the management guy, when he no one's going to care either. No one's going to care. And you're making the money. You're making management salary. What? Okay, good. Go. Bye. Make your money. And, for the last part of your life, don't put status or titles or prestige or peer recognition. I don't give a damn if people approve of who's approving of me? HR? Think about how dumb it is to be in a popularity contest in today's America, where everyone is fat, stupid, lazy, and parasitic and whiners, and all very in corporate America, where they're just basically a bunch of cocksuckers and opportunists, if that, or at least cogs and sheep. I don't want peer recognition. What is it? It's the Clark Award. I think the Clark Award is the highest economist award, or maybe the Nobel Prize in economics. No, that's all right. No, thank you. I don't need that. That means I did something wrong, because the industry is so screwed up and so worthless, such a joke. I don't need to. Oh, you might not you might not get nominated. Oh, darn. You might not get promoted. Oh, darn. You may not get voted prom king. Oh, darn. Bye. Shouldn't be here in the first place. So there you go. All that matters is how much money you make. That's it. And hopefully that's not too painful of a job. That's it. I gave you how much time? How much money did I get back for my time? I got that much money for my time. I don't care if I got an office enough. That's enough money. Ooh, my employees and coworkers, employers respect me. Great. Did you give me money? You did. Thanks. Bye. Do you want to come to the family barbecue? No, I'm gone fishing. Booty, 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 boo. I ain't working no more. Gone fishing. Body, bobby, bobby, ba. I'm your working whore no more. See you on Monday. But we're having wings. We're going to watch the game. All right, no super chats. See you guys. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, I got it. John, let me do that one of these days later. All right, see you guys later too. Bye.